About 460 years ago, two Syrian traders travelled a long way to the Ottoman city of Istanbul and opened a large coffee shop. The aroma of the roasted beans they sold soon attracted many customers. People found that the coffee made from the roasted beans seemed to energize their minds. The coffee was adored and became known as milk of chess players and thinkers. Women in the Ottoman harem were trained intensively in proper coffee preparing techniques, and men would judge a woman's merits as a potential wife on the taste of the coffee she made. Ottoman took the coffee on envoys to Europe in 17th and 18th centuries, and Europeans gladly accepted it. Renowned for its refined taste and culture, the drink is known around the world as Turkish coffee.
I think everyone in Turkey has a story or memory related with coffee, Turkish coffee. I actually have a very nice memory from my childhood. My grandmother was putting a great importance for preparing coffee, and she used to roast coffee at home and grind it and then serve it to the guests. And I remember one day she gave me the grinder, the old-fashioned handheld cylindrical shaped coffee mill to grind the coffee, and I was so honored because I was a kid, and usually the children are not supposed to relate it with anything regarding coffee.
Now Mrs. Ersoy, the wife of the ambassador of Turkey to China, usually makes coffee. Not just about the taste, it also entails Turkish culture. And this couple likes to do something very special after they've drunk up.
Now I'm gonna put the ring on top of the coffee cup, because you know what? To read the coffee cup, we need to wait for it to get cool, and the metal keeps the heat up, and then the cup gets cooler quickly.
Okay.
So
Mrs. Ersoy likes to make fortune tellings based on the coffee grounds. This may be the most mysterious Turkish coffee custom. Normally the drinker's fortune can be read from the inside of the cup he used and from the saucer.
Did you make a wish? No?
Always.
Yeah, okay. Okay, whatever you wish is gonna come true.
That's good.
Let's see. It's very, very clean cup, which means you have no worries whatsoever. Everything is so nice, so good for you. I can see someone standing in front of you and saying something very important to you, which are good news, and you're gonna be so happy to hear those news.
Okay.
So let's see what it says on the saucer. And you can see the man standing in front of you here as well.
Yeah.
So the same are on your saucer as well. It's a very good cup.
Okay.
And you know the story? If you want them to happen quickly, then you have to clean your cup by yourself.
Okay.
That's the
I'll
rule.
clean it because my
you
wish,
have to clean it.
my wish was not only for myself but for my family in my country. So I'm very happy to hear all these good things. It's a boost of energy now. I can go back to work and
Yeah,
it will
but
be a good
first
day.
you should
Okay.
wash this.
Yes, sure. I'll do that later.
It seems that this kind of fortune telling is special, as the messages are always positive, with favourable predictions, good wishes and positive willing.
You will never see something bad in the Turkish fortune telling. But we believe the Turkish coffee is for enjoying, is for the joyful times. So we don't destroy it with the bad things or something like this.
So how is this amazing coffee boiled? Turkish coffee is a method of preparation, so there's no special type of bean. The coffee is normally prepared using a jezva, a small boiling pot with a long handle. The amount of water necessary can be measured in the number of demitasse cups desired, with between 1 and 2 heat teaspoons of coffee used per cup. The most important thing is to have the water at room temperature. Turkish coffee is also famous for retaining the tradition of using fire to heat. The coffee and the desired amount of sugar should be stirred until all the coffee sinks and the sugar is dissolved. When the coffee froths up, a little of the foam is poured into each cup. Getting the thickest layer of foam possible is the objective and a test of coffee maker's skill. The foam should be homogeneous and free of dark particles. As soon as the coffee froths up again, it is poured into cups. When coffee is in the cup, it should never be stirred. The coffee should be sipped gently so that the coffee grounds are not disturbed and can be used for fortune telling. Because Turkish coffee is unfiltered, the grounds will normally form different patterns, and this is the essence of how the fortune teller tells a fortune.
The Turkish coffee, it can be drink from till mornings till the very late the nights because it's become the very less the caffeine inside, so it's not effect for your the sleeping. Before taking your first sip, you take 1 sip of the water. It's helps to clean your mouth, and then it helps you to get the coffee taste much more stronger. We have this saying, 1 cup of the coffee has the memories for 40 years. So it means if you drink with somebody's 1 cup of the coffee, these memories you can keep almost 40 years.
There are some other customs related with Turkish coffee, such as the desserts, and Mr. Ersoy often enjoys coffee breaks with his wife before he goes back to work again.
Usually we have our Turkish coffee with Turkish delight. That's very traditional way to have Turkish coffee, and also in Bayrams or in other special occasions we have Turkish coffee, and after that we have Turkish desserts like baklava, and it is the way we consume, Turkish dessert with coffee.
So coffee is, almost a part of the daily life in Turkey, and it's very valued by the present generations and by older generations. So it's a tradition that we keep very dear to our hearts.